Power on. HDMI 4.
There are those who skip dessert, but when Ghirardelli chocolate chip.
Mute.
Alright, hey guys. No one's in yet. I know it takes a minute. I was close to being on time. It was 7:11. I was actually going to do it from my desktop because I was trying to see if I could, make it a little bit more fancier, different background, add some stuff. But the where I was sitting at, because I have two desktops. One I use for work, another one I already had. But the chair I was sitting in was too low. So I need to bring in a higher chair. And I was like, I don't feel like messing with all that now. I'll just go into my bedroom. And of course, Parker's going to start barking. But today is Tuesday, 10 for 10 for 10. So I'm going to wait till 7:30, see if anybody comes in. If not, then I'm going to go do some things that I need to take care of. Let me turn this around. Hi, Tiff. You are the first person in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So let's see. Hi, Regina. You are the second person in. From Mississippi. Oh, here come badness. Here she come. Hi, Sandy. I bet it's hot down in Mississippi. Okay, why is my... Okay. Is that pizza pie? Welcome. You are new to the channel. We don't have anybody named Pizza Pie, so that means that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pizza Pie is 4. I was close to being on time tonight. It was 7:11. Hey, Ruby Slippers. How are you? Ruby is 5. I know you're here to cut up Sandy. I watched them dang on videos for you, and it was grueling. I sure did, so I could do a reaction to them just for you. Thank you, Ruby. Oh, it's hot and humid. It has cooled off up here. Actually, right now, it's pretty nice outside. I thought about doing this outside, but then I had to do like this to try to read the chat so I can read it off my TV if I'm in one of the rooms. You don't say hi? Say hello. Say hello to the people. Say, look, treat. Look over here. Over here. Look. It's like he knows that that's the camera. He just refused. Say hi, Parker. Say hello. Hello. Alright, get down, badness. Oh, stop now. Yes, it was a wild ride. And Parker, ugh. But I watched her too, what you call it, her healing journey. I'm a little confused about the whole celibacy thing. I mean, I know what being celibate means, but why that's a topic of big concern, I don't know. Thank you, Ruby. Yes, let's thumbs it up. And you know we're trying to get to 1,500 before the end of the year. So there's a lot of people that I see. Well, I don't see you because you're in the bushes. But in the analytics, it shows that a lot of y'all are watching, but you won't subscribe. What you waiting on? It's free. All you gotta do is push the little, click on it, touch it, whatever you're using, and you subscribe. And even if you don't come watch me that often, it's okay. I'm subscribed to people that there's some people that I haven't watched since I probably subscribed to them. It's all right. So did everybody have a terrific Tuesday? For those who had to work today, was it difficult getting back? I know when I worked outside the house, when you have those 3 days off, it's kind of hard to get back into the swing of things. Oh yeah, Regina. When I seen that this morning, I must have watched that thing 4 times. I was like, he had me, he or she, because I don't know, they had me crying. I could not. And where did they get the panty song from? But I was like, I want to know where they got the panty song from, because that was so wild. I'm trying to wait till we get our 10th person in, because if not, I'll forget the count. We're at 5 now. So, but if we don't get 10 people in, I'll just do 5. I said I was going to do it at 7:30, so we'll see. If we don't have 10 people in by 7:30, I'll do the 5th person. Okay, is that really a song, or did they make that up? Because it was perfect. Because I actually did a reaction to that that day when she went out with no panties on, and she was feeling, what did she say she was feeling? Was it dirty or wild or something? That was just, yeah. It was the hoochie coochie dance. That's what she was doing, the hoochie coochie. It's a song. Really? Well, I'm old. I'm out the loop. Sandy, are you retired? Boy, this pattern dress make me look like a kind of bubbled up light blueberry. It is not going over well on camera. You know what? You better be singing a song. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. I ain't never heard that. I have never heard that. It's 7:23 a.m. So you're like a day ahead. So I guess you don't have to go to work. Hi, Glenda. Glenda is our 6th person. We're looking for 4 more. Oh, my allergies are cutting up. We got the grass and the pine trees. As soon as I walk outside. I don't know. Well, yeah. Sometimes I do be on YouTube at 7:23 in the morning because I'm working. Oh, you work from home? Okay, so do I. Hi, Catherine. Good evening to you. So Catherine is our 7th person. We need 3 more people to get our 10th person. Oh, is Chris and Sandy here? Is Chris your son or your husband? I can't imagine your husband would want to watch me. Okay, so we're waiting for our next 3 people, and tonight we have a request that I'm going to do because Miss Sandy in Australia wanted me to watch our buddy's new, she changed the name, but her new channel, McNasty Healing Journey. Okay. Okay, so Chris must be your significant other. Well, hey, Chris. Are you going to go outside and cut the grass? Alright, so Glenda is our 8th person. Mine need to be cut. I don't know why my guy hadn't called me. I guess I need to text him tonight. Because it's getting a little high. So, Sandy requested for me to watch McNasty's new channel, her healing journey, and she started day 1, I guess Sunday, yeah, and it was all I could do to muster through, because y'all know I don't watch the whole thing. But, Mr. Bojangles, hello. How are you? They are number 9. How could I do a reaction if I didn't watch it, Miss Sandy, since you made a request? You were begging me, remember? Okay, so, yeah, the first topic on her healing journey, because she says she's going to talk about different things whenever she comes on, and they can submit suggestions. Why does that sound familiar to me? Well, that's what I do. I work and I just listen to it, so I didn't sit and actually really watch it. So, why does that sound familiar to me? Maybe because it sounds like some of my damn content? Yeah. So, I don't know if we should call her Pastor Martin Luther McNasty, because I don't know if she was preaching, then she was yelling, then she was telling people what to do. If it's your healing journey, wouldn't it make sense that you're talking about how you got healed? But I guess she's not healed because it's healing. So apparently for her, sex was a big issue. Now, it was interesting to me because most of the people that's in her chat are like my age or older, and they're the real, tight Christians who don't talk about stuff like that. So for her to just pull out the pocket that she want to talk about sex with them, it was quiet. You could hear the crickets chirp over there. Nobody was saying anything. So my thing is this. Okay. I said it on the little short that I did, letting y'all know I was going to go tonight, 10 for 10 for 10. This is what I believe. I believe that if you're a Christian and you believe in God, everybody has their own belief in their own faith. I believe he starts on the inside and works his way out. Okay, Two Dog Mom, you are our 10th person tonight. Woohoo! You get $10. If you have a Cash App, Two Dog Mom, let me know if you have a Cash App. And if you do, please send me your Cash App to Posse Parker, POSSEPARKER @gmail.com. And when I finish the live, I will Cash App you your $10. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Robert McKenzie. Hello. So I just need to hear from you, Two Dog Mom, or we'll just roll it on. What do you mean donate it? Donate it back to myself? Okay, so she wants me to donate it. So let me think about it. I might add it to next week and do 20. Gee, hello. A lot of new people in here that I haven't seen before. Okay, so our topic tonight was a subscriber requested that I do a reaction video and commentary on McNasty's new Healing Journey channel. And the topic for the last 2 days is celibacy, about her being celibate. Like I was getting ready to say, I believe God works from the inside out, so you don't know what type of work God is doing. You may see somebody that's still maybe got a mini dress on up to here coming to church, but while God works on them, then he'll, let them know that maybe you might want to dress just a little bit more modest. And if you're having sex out of wedlock, then you may not stop right then. It's a process, So, me and her think of things a lot different. I don't know why for her. I understand it was a stronghold, okay? We all have had our strongholds and still have some. But her being celibate is like a whole big celebration. And it's funny because she says, I don't know how many years I've been celibate, but she said then in the next breath she says that she's going to celebrate when she gets to 20 years. But she knows that she's over 10 or maybe 15. She knows exactly how many years. I don't know if it's 10 or 15, but hey, I don't know. So then she decides she's going to teach them how to be celibate. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Don't have sex. Now, if you were like her, there was reasons why you were having sex. You were looking for something through the sex. For women, a lot of times, we're wanting love, the feeling of safety, comfort, all those things, and we think we can get it from men through sex, but men think of sex totally different. They can have sex with you and there's really no, there's a connection, a sexual connection, but other than that, they can get up, put their pants on, and don't see you no more. So if you're having multiple partners, whether you're having sex with them or not, you may need to ask yourself, what am I looking for? What is it that I desire in a relationship? And maybe not having sex will help clear your mind so you can see and find out what you want. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's your body. You do it as you please. Because if you believe in God, and we all gonna have a reckoning day at some point. Now see, now, why are you trying to get in the doghouse already? Why? Why, ma'am? So yeah, she did a whole bunch of ranting and raving, but this is what I understand. She called us, the ones who do videos about her, that we were mean, nasty women. We weren't nice women. But every time she tells her story, she always knows women who are doing exactly what she's talking about. And they all sound like what she told us about her family, unfortunately. I'm like, there wasn't nobody in your neighborhood who wasn't drinking and using drugs and having a whole bunch of kids and having men run in and out the house, and the men were all abusive and everybody was sleeping around on each other? Nobody? Because I have friends that have healthy, happy marriages as far as I know. Now, we all know that if to live with another person, there's going to be disagreements. But he ain't over there knocking her in the head. He ain't out trying to make no babies, probably because they old now like me. They're very comfortable. And a lot of these people that I know, this is their second marriage. Because they mucked up the first one, so now they were older when they got married the second time. And they know how to act, what to do, and all that. Oh, Chris, you need... Okay, then Chris is going in the doghouse then. Yes. So, all her stories all go back to really how she feels about her mom and dad. All the women the only women she described are women like that. I have yet to hear her say, I knew a woman who went to work, came home, took care of her kids and her husband. They had a dog, they had a nice house. She don't have any stories like that. None. And I mean, she's ranting and raving. And the funny thing is, it's always them or us. It's not her. Because, you know, she's celibate and she's gotten over all that sex stuff. But she's going to teach everybody else what to do. I beg to differ. What I think she did was she removed herself from the area that kept her in trouble. And you're sitting out in the middle of the desert on somebody else's land. I mean, how many men are dropping by there? Because when she would be in Texas, y'all remember when she used to go to the park all the time and she was flirting with that security guard that worked out there? It's a whole different story when she's in Houston. So my thing is, ma'am, there are so many things she could have talked about. I guess she didn't read the room. I don't think the majority of the women that watch her have an issue with sex. Because the majority of them already said they wasn't having sex. I mean, one lady was like 12, 15, something years. And then, yeah, she does. Why do you have to run and broadcast the fact that you're not having sex? I'm just not getting it. I didn't understand the whole topic, why it was a discussion. Because most of us don't run out and say, oh, I'm having sex today. I'm not having sex for 5 days. I mean, it's stupid. It's just, yeah, it was quite boring for me. Parker Martina says hi. Hi, Martina. Are you going to come tell her hi? You going to come tell her hi? Come on, come here. Okay, don't knock them. So, I'm trying to think of some of the other things she talked about, other than, tell Martina hi. Say hello. Say hi. Say hi. Gosh, I guess I listened, but I didn't listen because it wasn't. it wasn't very interesting to me. Oh, she did a whole lot of preaching now, even though she says that she's not a pastor. She did a whole sermon on day 2 and a prayer. Praying for folks to keep their legs closed. But my thing is, what about all the other sins, ma'am? If you're on this healing journey, what about all the other stuff? Yes, you can, Sandy, but you have to heal first. I think she likes this whole thing, this whole pretense of making people believe she's healed, because she'll say she's healed, but then she turns around and has a whole meltdown about something, and you know she's not healed. She's not healed. Okay, so we're just gonna let Jet Set Jared go. Hi, Saved by Grace. Sandy, why is you answering them? I just politely booted them out because they know damn well I'm not talking about no spaghetti. And I like it, but I'm not going to have a discussion with them about it. I guess I don't have no moderators in here tonight, or this evening. So yeah, I didn't really gather a whole lot from it other than she's not having sex, and most of the people she knew were pretty shitty, and they were not good parents, not good people at all, and you don't want to be like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how that helped other people. I guess it could have. Didn't do nothing for me, but yeah. But you know, she kills me when she gets so Miss Guru, you know, and she's gonna help everybody, and then 2 days later she's back to doing the same old bull crap. Because remember now, in the last 6 months, she said she was going to have prayer every day. Then she went into the whole exercise thing. I mean, she's always starting something. Oh, she was going to give encouraging, motivating word every day. And then remember when she was trying to sell people motivational words where you could get an email from her or a text and even a phone call. I think the phone call was like $100, $150. Well, she does need therapy. She could use YouTube for therapy. It'd be much better to go see a professional, but hey. Yeah, Nick, somebody asked me to review and do commentary on her Healing Journey channel and the topic she was talking about. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I was trying to get to. Oh, these glasses not working for me tonight. Let me see what I was trying to get people to. Yeah, she's always coming up with something new, and she never finishes. It's like she starts, and then she just drops the ball. Hi, Polly. So I guess my thing is, what about all the other stuff you do? Okay, so you're celibate, but you're nasty because that outfit that she did them 2 videos on, I'm assuming it's the same night, but it's the same outfit that she was outside sanding and painting in, and you came and got up in your bed with all that crap that's gotten on you from working outside on your van. And then she claimed she was going to get off, take a bath, and do some editing. She turned around and did a video the next morning. It looked like she had the same outfit on. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't understand her. But, ma'am, there's so many other things you need to work on. Your nasty mouth, your attitude, the way you treat people. how you want everybody to take care of you. My thing is this: you don't trust God to take care of you? If God could heal you from out there slinging booty to people, surely you can trust Him to guide you to do what you need to do. Because I think that you could use that same thing about celibacy in any relationship, meaning you could be taking advantage of somebody and they're not your sexual mate. You might need to break yourself from that, from wanting people to give you money, from staying at people's homes and they're taking care of you. I mean, there's a whole laundry list of things I could go on. I don't know how you teach celibacy other than stop having sex. You know? And why does that one topic have to be, I mean, she's on to her third day on this. And she's saying the same stuff over. It's not even interesting. Nobody was even talking back. And that's what I didn't understand. Parker! What is on there? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Parker. Oh. The people can't walk down the street, Parker. Sorry, guys. There's some people exercising, walking down the street, minding their own business, but they can't walk in front of our house because Parker's not going to have it. They can't exercise, can they, Parker? Our whole street is off limits to everybody, huh? Because he is on duty. I don't know. I already watched the other two, Sandy. Now, damn it, I'm not doing a third one. The other two were... Oh my gosh, one of them I went to sleep on. He did, Saved by Grace. See, Parker? You causing an uproar. So yeah, I really didn't have a whole lot to say about it. I mean, it is what it is. I found it boring. I think if you're on a healing journey, there's so many things that people are healing from. And I think the first place you need to start healing, hi Emily, is in your heart and your mind. And that will change your behavior. Maybe I'm wrong, but tell me if you agree or disagree. That's what I'm saying, Emily. I looked at some of her videos from 5 years ago. Same conversation. She's just in a different place at Charlene's house. I don't think she's trying to heal. I think she uses that as a way of trying to tap into people who do have issues that they're wanting to heal from. Oh yeah, ma'am is slick now. Ma'am is slick. She's been in these streets a long time manipulating people. Because my thing is, and see, that's what made me start doing videos on her, because she made me so mad, because she's always trying to tap into the space of vulnerable people. If it's not older, and she loved older women who, and I guarantee when she talks to them, she finds out that they may not have a spouse or a mate, a lot of friends, their children are grown and gone, because she's always looking for the ones who don't really have anybody, because she knows they're probably lonely. Or she's trying to tap into people who have been abused, misused, and neglected, and hurt, dealing with trauma, trying to heal themselves. Hey, Tashana. Well, your Prince Parker is out here protecting the whole street. Yeah, so she's always trying to manipulate and use people that she figures she can get over on and make an easy, people that she think are easy targets. You know, she's not as young as she used to be. I guess she can't sleep with all the men and manipulate them. Yeah, you don't work, you don't eat. If that's the case, man, she would be skinny, skinny. Hi, Charlie. Where y'all at, Tashana? Y'all go home this weekend, didn't you say? You know, and it's funny to me. I guess I'm like this. I have always been brutally honest. People don't like that. What I found growing up is that people don't really want you to be honest. I used to say to my mom, I was like, do you want me to tell you the truth, or would you rather I lie to you and you'll feel better about my answer? Because people don't want you to tell the truth. You know, for me, she could have said, when she got that van, you know, I thought I was going to be able to get a van cheaper, but I wasn't able to. But thanks to my good friend, Miss Charlene, she helped me with the van, and I'm going to pay her back. Honest, above board, no manipulation. When I got Treasure, I had whoever it was, let's say, I don't know, let's say it was her cousin. One of my cousins helped me build it out. They did a lot of the carpentry work, but I was there and I did assist. But this time around, I'm going to try to do it by myself, but I am going to watch Miss Charlene and Pauline build out Miss Pauline's van so that I can get some tips on what I need to do. Oh, okay. Because my thing is, she didn't know how to use power tools. When she was fixing up the lug, I call it the tin can and quartzite, how many power tools did you see her use? Now she over there trying to give demos on how to use, what she was using? What was that thing she was using? Hell, I don't forgot what it's called. Anyway, now she's trying to give lessons on how to use power tools. And you didn't even have those. Those are Miss Charlene's. That's the only reason why you're able to use them this time around. Had she been at her own place, she wouldn't have had them. Oh my gosh, Parker. She would not have a roof rack. Okay, I'll look. I haven't checked it today. I'll look. Thank you. He keep on barking. I'm going to send him to you. You don't have to send him the sweater. You know, my thing is just be honest. We all know you don't know how to do a van build out. What you're doing now is watching Miss Charlene and Pauline build out Miss Pauline's van, and then everything they do, you do it behind them. So you watch them build a roof rack, and then you build one. You watch them use the saw, and then you use the saw. I mean, it's not rocket science. We know you don't know what you're doing. And there's nothing wrong with saying, I don't know how to do it. There's no way in hell I'd get on here and tell y'all I know how to build out a van. Shit, I wouldn't even have installation in. I'd just be sitting back there in the van. No. But I don't want to learn how to build out a van either. I would probably pay somebody or buy a van already done. Rivet gun, that's what it was. And I was wondering, because where she was putting the rivets at, they were kind of close to the end where the weld is, and I don't know, I mean, I've seen Miss Charlene welding. I don't know if she was the one that welded hers, but, child, she be driving in that roof rack that flew off and hurt somebody, killed her, killed somebody else. I don't know how much I cried, Shoshana. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that, Paulie. So, I mean, stop trying to make people believe you know what you're doing. Anybody that's in van life and have did a van build out can look at her channel and say they know she don't know what she's doing. I mean, it's simple as pie. What I wanted to see was, I wish Miss Pauline and Charlene would have let her film some of their work. Now that would have been interesting because they're really building out a van. And even if they never built it out before, the two of them have enough skills that they can watch somebody and do it or read about it or whatever. But they're doing it. You like, oh, I can't set my phone up either, Tashana. I have to call my son. There's nothing wrong with believing you can do something, but tell the truth about it. First say, I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to do my best in learning how to do this, so if I ever do it again, I do know how. Or I'm going to watch somebody so I can learn. I mean, especially with the tools, I'm like, woman, some of them power tools can kill you if you don't know what you're doing. But I believe she did her whole little preaching and talking about God, because you know she was over here in the chat and I said that she don't talk about God no more. And so, yeah, I noticed that she did a whole little thing about God because I said that. I was like, girl, stop watching me. You can't do what I do. I'm not trying to move in your space and do van life. I'm not cut out for van life. I'm just not. First of all, I don't like to drive that much. I ain't sleeping in no dark park with no lights with, no, by myself. I don't want to use a bathroom in a cooler on some cut up paper. I like to wash daily. I don't want to have to go to Planet Fitness to go to the bathroom and take a shower. Thank you. Them table saws ain't no joke. I'm so scared of them that I go and I have like the little box and you do the little saw thing when I need to, or either I go to Lowe's, get my wood, and I pay extra for them to cut it up for me. Parker, out. Out. Hi, Pam. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being honest. Honesty is the best policy. It really is. Oh, thank you, Tashana. It's actually a mini dress. A flared mini dress to kind of help cover up the belly, but I ain't found nothing that I can wear on here that's not making me look big. I'm going to have to wear black all the time. So that's about my synopsis of her trifling healing journey. I'm sure to get even more exciting. I should look at to see what tips she's giving us on how to be celibate. That's just mind-boggling to me that you got to teach somebody how to be celibate. But yeah. So, did everybody have a nice Labor Day? I decided that morning, if y'all watch my short, oh my gosh, he barks. I'm telling you, if anything comes by the house, he gonna bark. She ain't no van lifer. This is what I guarantee. She left Houston, Texas for a reason. What it is, I don't know. But she left for a reason, and not the reason she's telling us. Because I could tell that she got tired of living in that van. That's why she went and bought the little tin can. But then when she got there, she was lonely by herself because she didn't know nobody in Quartzsite. Oh, do you know where he's going? Saved by Grace? I'm glad you had a good time with family. Oh, because she did 2 videos in one night. She did day 1 and day 2 right behind each other. Hey, Beverly. Oh, okay. And your surgery is tomorrow, right? Oh, it is pretty cozy. It's pretty nice. I'm actually getting a new one because this one is so high. I have to step up on the sides to get in there, and my knees don't always want to cooperate. So my son, for some reason, wants this one. I told him I thought it looked kind of feminine, but he said he likes it, so I'm going to give him that bed and get me a lower platform bed. To Poland. Wow. My son was in the Guard. They went to Poland a couple of years ago after COVID. He didn't go. One of his friends went. He said it was interesting. It's gonna be cold as the dickens over there. September 18th. Okay. It has a little built-in step on the side. It has like where you can step on it and get in. It's just that my knees, it's just gotten to be too much. So, and then I'm wanting to go like pretty much flat kind of cream beige cognac color through my house. And so this bed doesn't fit the decor. I mean, I like it. It's a, I'm mad about the dresser because the way they have the drawers slide in, the little screws keep falling out. So I got 2 drawers that are messed up. I don't know how to fix them. I gotta have somebody fix that. But yeah. What was I saying? I asked about Labor Day, but there was something else. Oh, so when I got up on Labor Day, I was like, okay, so I sweat my braids out, and my hair will make the braids slide out when I sweat or if I get them really wet in the shower. So I was like, I'll take a bath, then that way I don't have to worry about my braids getting wet. Man, I got in that tub, and I'm just like, did the tub get smaller? And then trying to get out, oh my gosh. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. We sure will. We pray for their safe travel over while they're there and coming back. And, that's the thing about the military. You get sent places, and depending on what your mission is, you can't discuss it with others. Like when I had to go to Desert Storm, I couldn't even tell my family when I was leaving. And to be honest, I didn't know when I was leaving because they just told us to pack and be ready. And then they'll just let you know, like, you're leaving tonight, you're leaving in the morning, Girl, I was trying to get out that tub. Finally, I was like, well, let me just start letting the water out so I can at least get some grip and be able to get out. Ooh-wee. I was like, we won't be trying that one again. We will not be doing that. So, after I had my big laugh at myself, I decided I had to go get my nails and feet done because I had just waited way too long. And so my place wasn't open, but I went to another one. They were very, very nice, a little bit more bougie than the place that I go to. And they had more of a selection for the pedicure. So I got one that I never had before. And it had a nice leg massage with it. So that was good. And then I went and got me another flower pot to help so I can split this big gargantua, whatever, my big plant outside into two. I probably need to split it into three, but I couldn't find another one that was the same price as the one I got because they wanted like $30 for the other ones and I wasn't paying that. And then I went and bought me some barbecue at one of our places here called Big Cheese. They are very well known. I love their hash, so I went and got me that, and I came back home, ate, watched a little TV, took a long nap, got up, worked some because I wasn't sleepy, and then I went back to bed. And then I hate when I do that because then I don't go to sleep till like 1 o'clock, and I got to be at work at 6:30. Yeah. No, I actually was not in the Army, Saved by Grace. I was in the Air Force. I'm an Army brat. Everybody else in my family went Army except for me and an older stepbrother. He did Air Force too. So, but Dorsey and the Army is so big. There's a lot of people. A lot of people. Is the weather starting to change in some of the other places you guys live at? Is it starting to get cool? I'd be so glad when fall get up in here. Cause it was really hot yesterday. Today was nice. It was really, really hot yesterday. I was like, I'm not staying out here. I'm thinking if I had anything else I wanted to touch bases on. I can't think of anything. Normally I always have something to talk about. And for those of you who suggested the movie Deliverance, I will not be watching that. Oh, Pam, that sounds so nice. 72 and 53 at night. Ooh, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. When it gets like that here, I go out early in the morning with my cup of coffee or tea and sit on the porch and feel that crisp, fresh air. My son was trying to get me to watch that because he was like, hey Mom, I got some movies that you might want to watch because we'll let each other know if we watch a movie that's good. So he had told me about The Accident, and I had seen the previews for that and it looked interesting, but I wasn't sure because they have like subtitles. I can't do that while I'm working. It's a movie I had to sit down and just literally watch. But he was going to tell me Deliverance wasn't scary. He's like, black scary movies aren't scary. So I talked to my baby sister later on, and she was telling me, she said, did you watch Deliverance? Apparently that's the movie to watch here lately. And I was like, I didn't watch that because it was scary. She was like, yeah, I figured you wouldn't because she going to tell me about, I knew it was a true story, but then, because she was talking about how good Glenn Close played the role she had. But then she started telling me about the little boy climbing up the wall and all this. I'm like, can't do it, cannot do it. Won't be watching it. So, yeah. I like pumpkin spice, like cakes and cupcakes and stuff. I don't like apple cider. Yeah, that's another thing. The fact that it was a true story. Ooh, 106. Ooh. That is smoking hot. 106. Okay. I like Terry McMillan. Hi, Bella. My brother lives in Dallas. Him and his family. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. You know what? And my family jokes with me all the time because, like, now, especially when it started getting cold, I start watching Christmas movies like end of October, November, because like Lifetime, and they now have like pretty much a Christmas channel like Freevee. Oh, there's another one that'll show a whole bunch of Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies. We got down in the 60s last night. It was 72 this morning when I went outside. It was pretty nice. I think it's back down in the 70s now. They said we were going to have rain. It's supposed to have been raining the rest of this week, but so far we haven't gotten any. Really? You know, we had a very rainy summer, Sandy. We had a lot of rain in July. Sandy's in Australia, Bella. Yep, I love my Christmas movies because this movies always end good. They fall in love and they live happily ever after. No stress. Usually a little stress in the beginning, then they meet somebody fabulous, and then they have a wonderful Christmas. And I just love the towns. I love how, the towns look so Christmassy, like all decorated and the snow. And I'm a big Christmas person if y'all don't know. I believe I told you. Thank you, Bella. It's actually, everybody thinks it's a blouse, it's a dress. Oh my gosh, I watch the Elf movie every year. And I still laugh as if I've seen it for the first time. That movie is so funny to me. Alright, Saved by Grace, you have a good evening. Thanks for dropping in. Yep, I love the Elf movie. I'll watch that when it ain't Christmas, in the summertime, in the spring. I like that movie. Yeah, you know what, Sandy? That's true. I love the one where he did with the skate, him and the guy that was skating. There was another one that I thought was really, really funny. Was it the race car one? Oh, watch Wonderful Life. I'm going to watch A Wonderful Life. A lot of times I watch, what is it, 50-something Street? What's that movie? Oh, he's laying down. Parker, somebody wants to see you. Blaze of Glory, yes. Parker. Oh, he's ignoring me, Bella. He's had a whole bark fest, so he's probably tired right now. I like A Christmas Story. I don't like the new versions they did of The Christmas Story. They should have just left it alone. It was a good movie. I always watch around Thanksgiving The Wizard of Oz and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, one of my favorites. We might be getting a storm because my internet trying to cut up. I have like a selection of songs that I bought years ago. It's called I can't have to get I bought them on CD, but now I can get them off YouTube. But it's like all these a mixture of Christmas music, like by Dolly Parton, Bee Gees. It's like from the groups from the 70s singing Christmas songs that I like. So I always play those and some of the old favorites. You know, I Saw Mommy Kiss My Son Love. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. So I start my Christmas music a little early too. I usually might start that in November so I can have more time to listen to it. Well, I actually have a fireplace, so it is so nice when it's cold outside and get that fire going, and I wrap up in one of my blankets and watch me a Christmas movie. That's like the best. Well, we usually have a warm October, so Halloween is normally warm, and Thanksgiving can be pretty warm for us too. We really don't get our cold weather till January. But this year the weather has been so crazy, I don't know what. We may have a cold winter. And if we get snow, it's normally in January. But it would be really neat if we got snow like in December or something. I mean, I like when it gets cold. How old is your son? Like I said, I've always loved Christmas since I was a kid. And people don't understand now that, everybody's gone, it's me and Parker. I think I decorate even more. My ex-husband used to be like, oh my God, how much Christmas are we going to have? Because when we were in the house, I had a tree in the family room, and then I would put one in the window of the living room. I had one in the dining room, and I would decorate the dining room. We had a breakfast nook. I would put a small tree in there, and then everybody got a tree in their room, a small tree. I know what you're talking about, Beverly. I can't remember the name of it. How old is your son? You should see if you can find some of the songs on YouTube. You'll be surprised. See, Tashana, you like me. Last year, I put up a tree in here, one in the dining room. I think I showed them though. One in the family room and one in the living room. So I usually do 3 to 4. And then I change the color themes. Like this year I was trying to figure out what colors I wanted to use. I was thinking I might do a purple tree. I've never done a purple tree. Oh, the year that I did like a woodland forest tree, where I did the fall colors like the burnt orange and the green and the golds, and then I dried out oranges and lemons and strung them and strung wooden beads and stuff. Oh, that tree was so pretty. Yep, that's right, Tashana, this Christmas. have anybody here but me, Pam. I just like doing it. I put the lights out around the house. I decorate all the rooms. Now it takes me a little bit longer, so I usually start in November and then do one room at a time. But like I said, I was trying to think now what colors I want to use this year. So I'm not sure, because I have my mom has a friend that keeps her tree up all year. She never takes it down. It kind of takes away the specialness of it. The whole ideal is just it's there for a season and then it's gone. Because I have a white tree, a pink tree, a silver tree, 2 green trees. I was thinking about doing a black tree this year. Do they, Beverly? I think she's a beautiful woman. You have a Christmas closet? Oh, that was nice, Tashana. Oh, you saw them, Martina? Yeah, I thought I showed them. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a black tree this year. Trying to do something a little bit out the box. So, we'll see. We will see. I'll surprise y'all. We'll see. And it's not even about the gifts. Oh my gosh. I used to love wrapping gifts. When I was a Girl Scout, when I was a little girl, I was a Girl Scout, and every year I would help out in the, they had a trailer, and once you bought your gifts at the Post Exchange, the PX, you could bring your gift, and then they would wrap it. We would wrap it for free. You just donate some money. And I used to love wrapping gifts. Now, oh my gosh. Oh, that would be nice. You know what, Sandy? That would be nice. I could do a subscriber tree. That's a good idea. I'm going to have to put out there, because I need a P.O. box. But if everybody would send me a Christmas bowl, and you can put your state on it, and I could have a subscriber tree. Oh, sorry about losing your dog, Martina. I used to love wrapping, but that year that I had to wrap about 30 presents, oh, girlfriend was tired, because I always tie the wrapping paper to whatever tree. So I'll wrap all the grandkids, because they're the only ones I give gifts to, is the grandkids. And I'll spread them out between the trees, and so I'll wrap them each like in different colors, so then also I can remember whose gifts goes to who. So it's almost like each child gets a tree, and I'll wrap their gifts in the color of whatever that tree's decorated in. That's what my mom does. She uses gift bags. Yeah, I like gift bags, but I also like to decorate and kind of, sometimes I'm a little creative. The grandkids don't care. When I give gifts to other people, I'll get creative in what I put on the box. Does anybody else feel like this year just zoomed by? It's like me and my sister were talking. It seemed like it was last month that we were at her house celebrating Christmas. It's like 2024 came in, and it is like, it's almost, I can't believe we're at the end of the year already. I don't do my windows. I've thought about putting lights in the windows, and then I'll be like, Sometimes I'll put one of those little candles, one candle in the window. Really? Well, I'm sure. I know that I think time flies by quicker now because I'm over 60. So now it's like, but yeah, but it just seemed like 24 zoomed by. And maybe that's true. I have to look that up. That's an interesting documentary to watch. Because I'm sure in my mind time has really, I think of time differently than I did. You know what I'm saying? Alright, good people. It's almost 8:30. That would have made us be on here a little bit over an hour. If you remember the name of that, Sandy, please send it to me. Yeah. I've done that. Girl, I forget all kind of stuff nowadays. I realized if you go sit down, it'll help you remember. And you know what? I got stuff hidden from myself all around this house where I put it in a safe place that I was going to remember where it was, and now I don't remember. I'm sure I've bought 2 or 3 or 4 or something because I can't find it. And I can be talking, be in the middle of a sentence, and I be laughing at my sisters because my baby sister, she has MS, so it messes with her memory. My other sister, she just be high all the time, which messes with her memory. And I'm the oldest. So us having a phone conversation sometime is hilarious with us forgetting stuff. You got 40 thumbs up and 44 people? Ooh, y'all doing good. I know, Martin. It don't seem like you can remember back when you were like 8 or 9. You know, I can remember back when I used to be like, oh, I can't wait till I was 16 or 18 or 21. And I remember when I would sit down, I was so skinny that when I would sit down and my legs would spread, I would be like, ooh, I can't wait till I get that big. Little did I know, little did I know. I didn't know that, Sandy. You just teaching us all kind of stuff tonight. What you say? Retracing your steps don't work and safe places aren't safe? Well, I don't even know where my safe places are anymore, apparently. That's interesting, Sandy. I never really thought about it, other than how much time we have here and we don't know, and when we leave. We used to do that at work. Yeah, Tashana, you're with my sister. Really? I loved that movie. The other day I was thinking I was going to watch it again. I really liked it. Well, I wish we could stop time or slow it down. Because I want my 70 plus. As long as I'm not a burden to myself and others, yeah. And that's another thing, you know. I don't mind getting older. It's just that, you know, these bodies, I'll be telling my son, I'm like, take care of your body now while you're 30. because when you get to be 50 and 60, it's going to come back up. Hi, Princess Diva. It will definitely come back up. You finally called alive? Well, I'm about to get out of here. But I'm glad you were able to come in and catch some of it. You know, sometimes because I work at home, I have a lot of time to just think. And, you know, like the other day, what was I watching? Oh, did you all hear about the police officer, I think it was in Houston, where the guy walks up on him and just shoots him and kills him while he's on duty? You know, and so the thing about it, when they had a gathering for him, it was so many people there. He had touched so many people's lives. I mean, there were people that had been his childhood friend, to his college friends, to people he had mentored in the academy for being a police officer. And it made me think, and I was like, well, I wonder who would come if I was no longer here. You see, I don't want a big service. I want to be cremated. And so, and no black. Nobody is to wear black. I'm not a person that wears black a lot. If y'all notice, I have a lot of colors. I'm a very colorful person. So I want everybody to wear their favorite color, you know. And my sister's like, well, you won't even know who comes and don't come. I was like, that's true. That's true. It just happened to come across my mind because I was looking at how that young man had touched so many people. Hi, Hearing Eyes. We already talked about it. Miss Sandy wanted me to do a reaction and commentary on McNasty's new channel, Her Healing Journey, on her topic of celibacy. You know what? I haven't found out. I was wondering, like, what was his deal? Because he has set up to kill one prior to that. And, I mean, that was just horrible to hear about this man on his job. And then the other two come and he shoots them. Oh, people have just gotten so out the box now. You just, I mean, if you think about it, you would be afraid to go any place. At Disneyland? Oh, okay, ma'am, I'm sorry. They're not going to spread your body around Disneyland if you're not cremated, okay? They don't do that. I'm putting Sandy in the doghouse, Ruby. She been good tonight. But I see it's about that hour for her to cut up. Spread you around Disneyland, but you don't want to be cremated. I cannot with her. Yes, there's so many things that happen. I mean, you just have to be mindful when you're out in the highways and byways. Oh, is Chris? You know what? I don't know, Sandy. I don't know if you're blaming Chris. I don't know. Or is the two of y'all working together? Oh, you're helping? Well, thank you for being nice and helping your friend. That's right, Ruby. There was no C in front of it. Yeah. All right, guys. I am going to go do some paperwork on some things because, did y'all watch the video? September is reset. September. So we're resetting We're finishing things up before the end of the year. It gives you September, October, gives you 4 months to tie up all those loose ends, so we go into 2025 with everything taken care of from 2024 with a clean slate. Now the 30-day challenge. It's a reset. You're going to take care of things like for me, working on losing this weight, resetting and making sure I'm eating and exercising, eating right, exercising. There are things that I've been knowing that I need to do, such as paperwork I need to turn in to the VA, stuff I need to turn in for my land. You know, just little things that you keep. Well, I'm a procrastinator that you put off. Tying up all that. If there's some things around the house that you said you were going to do and you need to do, you know, start doing it. Good night, Ruby. Good night, Bella. Good night, Tashana. Good night, Charlie. Good night, Sandy and Chris. So, make sure you watch the video from earlier where I was talking about Reset September. Don't you dare date. Date who? Thank you, Beverly. We're just trying to get ourselves positioned to go into 2025, you know, in a great way. Alright, I will be back sometime this week. Y'all know I'm horrible with sticking to my times, but you will get a video, for sure. Got 4 more hours? Alright, y'all be safe out there. Alright, Parker says good night. He's tired from doing all his, you know, security work earlier. So now he has retired for the night. He's not even paying me no attention. Oh. Girl, please. She's celibate. She ain't dating. And it's not, you can reset every day. It's okay. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye, Martha.